Hello there, and welcome to the Fish Tank Barn. Guppies and Endlers have long been staples in the aquarium hobby, with a variety of different strains that have different tail shapes, colors, and finish. So today, I'd like to take you on a tour of all the Guppies and Endlers that I'm currently keeping here in the Fish Tank Barn. So let's go ahead and get started. So let's go ahead and start off with these Stan Schubel Blue Delta Guppies. These are an heirloom strain that's from Stan Schubel, who was one of the preeminent guppy breeders of his time. One thing I really do enjoy about this fish is the bright blue coloration on the male. I also like the fact that while the male's tail is large, it's not overbearing and the fish can still swim comfortably. I've had these fish since October of 2024 when I picked up a trio from the Grand Valley Aquarium Club auction. Since I purchased this group, they've been very prolific and I've had several drops of fry. I currently have them in a 15-gallon tank with some tangerine tiger shrimp as well as some creeping moss for cover. So let's go ahead now and head over to my stack Endlers. I purchased this group at an auction a couple years ago when this group was only a female with some fry. From that point, I was able to grow out the fry, get some males, and continue to grow the colony. I'm really happy with how this colony is developed in this 20-gallon tank. I really like the males of this strain, and I think they're quite stunning. This tank is also home to a large number of cherry shrimp and has quite a bit of Java mosses cover. This is an Endler species that I really do enjoy. The 20-gallon tank that's next door to my stack Endlers is home to another group of Endlers, and that's my black bar Endlers. I purchased this group in 2020 at the Grand Valley Aquarium Club swap. As these fish have aged, this colony has been on a little bit of a downswing, but in its heyday, there were quite a few fish. In the past couple of weeks, I've seen quite a few fry in this colony, and hopefully it can rebound again to its former glory. I've always enjoyed the forked tails and coloration on the males, and this is a fish that I've enjoyed for quite a few years. So let's go ahead and talk about another guppy strain, and these are my Vienna guppies that I got from Jimmy Gimbel when he was moving from Ohio to Washington for the aquarium co-op. This group has been a little bit difficult for me. I've not had a whole lot of luck getting fry. I did have one drop after summer tubbing season this year, but that's been pretty much it for the last few years. I'll probably have to pull some females since I believe they are eating fry. I really do enjoy the coloration on the males and think that they're absolutely stunning. Hopefully by pulling some females, I can have some better luck with fry survival into the future. Next up is another 20-gallon tank that's home to my double sword guppies. I picked up these fish at the Southwest Michigan Aquarium Society auction last fall. I really like the coloration on the males and their unique double sword tail. I've had a couple of drops of fry since these fish came into the fish room, which I'm pretty happy about. This tank is full of crypts, which provide a great hiding place for all the fry. As this year progresses, I'm really looking forward to seeing some more fry and seeing this colony continue to grow. When I saw these red volcano endlers at the Greater Detroit auction last year, I really fell in love with them. I like these fish so much that at the auction, I bought 2 decently sized bags of these fish. I really like the color on the males, which I think is quite stunning. Since they've been in the fish room, these have been very good breeders and have produced quite a few fry. I've even sold some bags of these fish at our local auction as well. This is a really cool Endler species, and one that I'm really happy to have here in my fish room. Right next to my volcano Endlers are my blue panda guppies. I'd originally used these fish as dithers for my Nezzy swords, but when the Nezzy swords passed away last year during summer tubbing season, this colony really started to take off. The majority of these fish were fry from that initial drop in the summer tubs, and they've grown up quite nicely. I really like the blue coloration and finnage on the males, which I think makes them really unique. I may have to put these fish outside again this summer and see how they do. But either way, this is a guppy that I really enjoy having in my fish room. The next guppy we're going to take a look at are my blue Hawaiian Moscow guppies. While I've had these fish in the fish room for a couple years now, I've had limited luck with them. I originally started with 2 females, and the colony's been up and down over the past few years. At one point I did have some pretty nice looking males, but they unfortunately petered out. Right now I only have some females, but hopefully they'll drop some fry here in the future, and I can get this colony going again once and for all. While the main focus of this next 20-gallon tank are the Variatus platies from Ryoko Okilko, I've used these red delta guppy males as dithers since the platies were quite shy when they came into the fish room. I unfortunately don't have any females in the tank, so the only guppies are the 3 males. I may have to find some more females at some point and see if I can get these to breed. I had originally had these albino koi guppies in a 20-gallon tank, but recently moved them to this 37-gallon cube. This tank has some more Ryokoa Kilko platies as well as a ton of cherry shrimp. I picked these fish up at our last auction, and I'm really hoping that I can get a drop of fry from these fish here in the near future. I really do like the orange color on both the males and females. I really do think they're quite stunning. I hope that you enjoyed taking a look at all my guppies and endlers. While these are not the typical rare live bears that I keep, I really do enjoy having them in my fish room. At the end of the video, I'll go ahead and do a care guide for both the guppies and endlers. So with that, thank you for watching, stay safe, stay fishy, I'll catch you on the next video.